Video number 2. Actually, this might be our first video in our new series of special spaces. We're in Charlie's place once again here today, checking our or baiting up our marten fur snag boxes for our research. So we're in on the pond now, the main pond that runs runs right up to Gander Lake. As you can see, it's a fair-sized body of water. It's all slob here yesterday. We're very lucky to get out here. I guess this might be the last trip. But we were just in here about, well, December, 3 months ago, before it froze up, and we let the dam go down there, which is an ancient dam used to flush the timber out of the country over 100 years ago. So, as you can see, excuse the wind, but the pond probably dropped about easily 4 feet because the dam was restricting any type of fish migration, whether it be salmon, trout, eel. So this is going to reveal a lot of history here, guys. There's going to be a series of videos in here. The whole lower end of this pond was built up with hand tools over 100 years ago. You can see all them pebbles and a series of boulders. All this side of the pond for on around. You can see one of our favorite places to go down there on the other end. That's the other side of the brook. That is all man-made. So whatever they were eating back in that day, I'd like to have some, because there's not too many people these days. You wouldn't do it now with all the equipment. I'll just give it a little shot here. What they done, you can see a ditch. See the ditch in on the back or lower end. All the gravel and the boulders were dug out of that ditch and piled like I made like a dam all the way around the pond. I'm gonna say, well, all the way around this cove. Well, around 200 or 300 meters. In the purpose to get the timber flush out to the lake. So man, I'm telling you, if you want history. So we haven't done a search yet. Usually, you can imagine when all the men were working in here, how many tools they lost. And all the equipment that they use might give us a clue. So this all needs to be searched now. You could find any type of remnants of what they used. Hand tools, or that'll help date the site, right? So we're going to try to get down there and show you the remnants of the dam. We removed oh my god, I'm going to say 50 or 60 long timbers that were hand ripped with some sort of a buck saw or a milling tool. They used to do over and undercut. See, that's another big section took out, right? Build up. And unknowingly, what they did create here is one of the best places for game. Probably one of the most high sought after places up here for people trapping, right? Because all that is man-made ridge right on across there. And that was the dam. See where the open water is. We're going to try to stay away from that. One of the best trapping zones on the island. Everything uses it, and still now. So we're going to have to go in through the woods here, I think, now, and walk the rest of the way around the edge. Somehow. So, before the times, oh, see, everything is using that now. Moose. But before the times of the late 1800s, this was used by our ancestors. Charlie Francis, hence the name, Charlie's Place, for the same type of purpose. Hunting, fishing, trapping, and you know, just a way of life back then. We dug old traps out of the bank there, just corroded and rusted. So a lot of history here. You can imagine how old, when they built up this edge of the pond, all these balsam fir grew, rotted, and fell. So, you know, some of them are within the 80, 90-year-old mark, and then they had to rot and fall. So you can only imagine. Look, we might walk up on something here now. Major activity here. Otters, one of the best places in the world. Oh, look at the activity here. Fox, mink, moose. So this is no doubt a special site, special space. Here's one of the older. Now that's more modern. Slip there. Look at the cable that they used, guys. Look. That was left from when they created the dam site. Now there's arguably two purposes for that dam, because in the 1800s we had a crew from England that come and took the pine first. All this area was pine, massive pine. There's still a few sticking up around the pond. But they used to come in here, oxen and stuff, way back in the day, and then they'd flush the pond. So the dam was built at that time, we're not really sure, to flush the pine out. And then you had to get time for it to regenerate. What came back into pine's place was this black spruce, right? So that was ideal for the early pulpwood days for 4-foot timber. So then they redone the dam and used it for a little while, but then they also built roads. So when they got the technology, I guess we'll say, the trucks and dozers and the equipment, then that derelict, right, that went to the wayside. So let's stop yakking now. I'll give you a good shot of what we've done in here. So we got some markings there of the old traps and stuff for the archaeologist now. Hopefully he's going to be coming in this area in the summer or fall. Guys, what a beautiful place this is now. It was beautiful before, but you can picture at least 5-foot obstruction here, because the dam was underneath and the beaver went on top. So all this over here is dam site. We just well, we cut the notch, we took all the flat timbers up to the side, then we went down and cut, and all used now with vegetable oil and hand tools. And this is the time to come back now in the spring and look around this pond for some relics. I'm going to guarantee you. I'm very certain that they must have lost something in their workings. This is the first time that this beach was out, probably over 100 years. Exposed. So yeah, all the timber went out through there. It was a big copper dam type thing with a door on it, and it flooded up the water. till the pond was bank high in the spring, and then just let it go, right? So we're right on the dam here now. Full length. The old spikes they use is almost forged like this. Some of them is 14 inches long. We moved most of the debris over on the banks. We have to come back and clean it up a bit now, but like I say, December month we were in here. Nobody knows what you're going to find. They had like a pier set up here. You can see remnants there, look. So what they done is, like I mentioned before, they rocked out this full cove in. Rocked it all in around the shore, and they had one exit point right here. So when the pond would rise, all their 4-foot timber will be out there floating, probably boomed in. And then they haul the plug. When we removed that dam there, only the beaver dam, it was amazing the amount of water left over. So then you had men then on the brooks side, the brooks then hanging up the log jams and stuff, right? Water crystal clear there now. What a place for trout. They couldn't get up there for years. Well, you get an odd one probably, you know, get up through, but. So all them timbers were on the bottom in a 2-foot structure, man-made probably, that was rotted there. Then we had about a 4-foot pile of sediment and sticks from the beaver dam. So quite the hurdle for the trout. Salmon used to come in too one time, so now we'll see. Still lots of plenty of a habitat here. Like I say, trout can still lie in there. There's a nice hole over there for them. You got a lot of oxygen moving here now. Top notch spawning ground there, guys. Top notch. Just probably spawned there now. And the moose likes it. Last time we were in last spring, this was the otter country. Right around this bank there's all kinds of rubs, and I guess it's a little too early yet, but yeah, so that's probably a good a site as any to kick off our Special Spaces series. This is the same site last year that we recorded the rusty blackbird. Another listed species. Beautiful brook. All nesting areas down there for ducks and stuff. And a gateway right to Gander Lake. So you can imagine how many trout are going to be coming back and forth here now that they got the right access. And there's spawning beds here now, so we did, I guess we did something right. Hard to see on the camera, but there's little pools there. The sediment worked up. I don't know if you can see that there. See the small sediment worked up? Little pools. So I guess that was worth the effort. And a beautiful pond, fresh water. A nice boil up place there. We'll get another video for sure. Good lower Billy. And probably a paddle around the pond in the spring and come in there and cook some fresh trout. We'll let you in on that one. And if you're around, you can stop in for a piece. peace and quiet. A little bit windy here today, guys. Sorry for the poor quality. And I'm not no editor, so just like it is now. Your first time in here? My first time in here since we done the job late fall. So thanks for watching. We'll get you on probably one more video throughout the day. We got another site to visit. Actually downstream about 3 kilometers. We got another bridge, old bridge made there to get across, and the camera put there for crossing. So that'll probably be video number 3. But this is number 1 for our special sites, no doubt. And you can almost feel the presence of the people who work their guts out there. Anyways, guys, God bless. Thanks for watching. Over and out.